What if Anakin Skywalker had the high ground on Mustafar? Let's explore the depths of it in the video. Anakin launches himself upward with Force-enhanced speed and lands on the embankment first. He spins around, lightsaber raised, and for the first time in their duel, he stands above his former master. The collection arm finally gives way, crashing into the lava river with a thunderous splash. Obi-Wan lands hard on the lower platform, now trapped as the molten rock level rises around him.
"It's over, Obi-Wan. I have the high ground."
The words echo off the canyon walls. The yellow of his Sith eyes gleams in the firelight as he stares down at the man who raised him. Obi-Wan looks up at his former Padawan, and for the first time, genuine fear flickers across his weathered features. Not fear for himself, but fear for what Anakin has become. Anakin steadies his breath, lightsaber trembling at his side. He sees the truth. Anakin's fury is no longer something he can overcome. The duel is already lost.
"You underestimate my resolve, Anakin, but I will not throw my life away. Not for pride."
Anakin's eyes narrow, waiting for a leap, but Obi-Wan slowly lowers his blade.
"You were the chosen one. It was said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness."
For a moment, the yellow fades from Anakin's eyes, replaced by confusion and pain. His grip on his lightsaber tightens, torn between hate and sorrow.
I hate you. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you."
With that, he backs away into the shadows of the canyon, retreating into exile. His final words linger in the air, heavy as the silence that follows. Anakin remains alone, victorious, but hollow, staring at the place where his master once stood. Something breaks inside him, but the dark side transforms pain into anger, guilt into rage. Vader takes hold completely. He strides through facility corridors, each step taking him from who he was. Inside his ship, Padme lies unconscious, but breathing.
"Hold on, Padme. I won't lose you. Not you too."
The ship screams through hyperspace toward Coruscant. In the medical bay of Coruscant General Hospital, medical droids work frantically around Padme's still form. Anakin paces outside the operating chamber, his hands clenched into fists. A medical droid approaches him through the corridor.
"Lord Vader, we have successfully delivered the children. Twins, a boy and a girl, both healthy.
"And Padme?"
Senator Amidala suffered severe complications during delivery. Her injuries from the Jedi attack were too extensive. I'm sorry, sir. We did everything we could."
The lie comes easily. Anakin had briefed the medical staff upon arrival. His wife had been attacked by a Jedi assassin, left for dead on Mustafar. It is a story that serves his purposes, and one that Palpatine will find useful. But Anakin is devastated, and his rage is growing more and more. He is broken from the inside out due to her death, but at the same time, he is happy for his children. Through the observation window, Anakin watches his newborn children in their incubation chambers. Luke and Leia, perfect and innocent, are unaware that their world has already been shaped by darkness. Emperor Palpatine arrives, his face grave as he approaches Vader.
"My friend, I am deeply sorry for your loss, but from tragedy comes hope. They will be raised as true Sith, free from the Jedi's lies. They will have the strength their parents possessed, but without the weakness of the Jedi Code."
"They will never know weakness. They will have the power I never had. No one will ever hurt them the way the Jedi hurt us."
"Yes, and they will know the truth about their mother's death, that it was Jedi treachery that took her from them. This knowledge will make them strong. The rule of two was a tool, not a law. We will shape them into whatever the galaxy needs."
Outside the windows, the city stretches endlessly in all directions, a galaxy now truly under Imperial control. He has the high ground now, and he intends to keep it. Sensing Obi-Wan's death through the Force, Master Yoda goes into exile. 18 years have passed. The training chambers deep within the Imperial Palace echo with the clash of lightsabers as two young warriors move in perfect synchronization, their red blades weaving deadly patterns through the air. Luke Skywalker strikes with raw power that would make seasoned Jedi Masters step back in fear. Each swing of his lightsaber carries the weight of his father's legacy, amplified by years of Sith training. Beside him, his twin sister, Leia, moves with calculated precision, her blade work flawless as she anticipates every attack the training droids throw at them. Both destroy their mechanical opponents within seconds. Vader watches them from the observation deck, his body whole and strong beneath dark robes gifted by Palpatine. 36 training droids emerge from alcoves. Luke ignites his lightsaber with violent intent, while Leia calculates attack patterns. They move like a storm. Luke's devastating Gemso strikes tear through the front ranks, while Leia's precise Makashi cuts eliminate stragglers. In 2 minutes, smoking droid parts litter the floor. In the throne room, Emperor Palpatine observes them. His yellow eyes gleam as he watches them demonstrate their abilities. Force lightning crackling between their fingers, their lightsaber techniques flawless.
Magnificent, Lord Vader. Your children have exceeded my expectations.
The 3 Skywalkers stand before the Emperor like dark angels of vengeance. Across the galaxy, rebel cells whisper their names in fear. The Skywalker Terror, they call them. Where other Imperial forces might struggle for weeks to crush resistance, the twins need only days. In the throne room, Palpatine has summoned the 3 of them for reports.
There are reports of increased rebel activity in the Outer Rim. A cell led by a former senator has been causing difficulties.
Master, I will handle this personally.
No. Send the twins. It is time they faced a more significant challenge.
As you wish, my master.
In the briefing room, holographic displays show intelligence reports from the Outer Rim. Vader stands before his children.
Your target is Bail Organa's rebel cell. They've been disrupting supply lines and recruiting systems to their cause.
We'll crush them, Father.
Intelligence suggests Jedi may be with them. If you find this Jedi, remember what they took from us.
The twins' faces harden. Since childhood, they have known the truth. Their mother died because of Jedi treachery. Every mission against the rebellion is personal. Every strike against the Jedi a small measured justice for Padme Amidala.
The Jedi will pay for their crimes.
In the Outer Rim world of Ryloth, Imperial forces descend upon the rebel stronghold. Luke and Leia lead the assault personally, their red lightsabers cutting through defensive positions like fire through paper. But this battle is different. Their opponents fight with skill that surprises even the twins. Someone has trained these rebels in combat techniques that remind Luke uncomfortably of his father's lessons. Then, a figure appears. A white lightsaber ignites in the smoke and dust, its wielder moving with grace that speaks of years of Jedi training. Ahsoka Tano steps into view.
A Jedi! Finally, a real challenge.
Time to see what you're really made of.
The 3-way duel begins. Luke charges forward with a powerful overhead strike, his red blade screaming through the air. Ahsoka sidesteps and deflects with her right saber, while her left blade parries Leia's precise thrust aimed at her ribs. The twins press their assault. Luke's brutal downward slashes meet Ahsoka's crossed sabers as she backflips over a sweeping cut from Leia. When Luke commits to a devastating force-enhanced strike, she redirects his momentum with a subtle push, sending him stumbling past her guard. Leia exploits the opening with a lightning-fast series of strikes, but Ahsoka spins between the blades, her white sabers weaving a defensive pattern that turns each attack aside. She recognizes their fighting style immediately, the raw power strikes inherited from Anakin, the emotional intensity fueling every movement, the way they instinctively coordinate their attacks like they share one mind. During the fight, they converse, and she senses Anakin's copy in their moves, especially Luke's.
You fight like someone I know. Anakin.
What did you say?
How do you know our father?
Father? Tell me, why are you here?
You murdered our mother. We've spent our lives preparing to destroy every last one of you.
Your father. I knew him before he became Vader. I was his Padawan.
The twins press their attack, but something in her words makes them hesitate for just a moment. Ahsoka speaks of intimate details about their father that only someone who truly knew Anakin would understand. She describes his impatience, his fierce protection of those he loved, and his very fighting style that they now use.
Impossible. Father would have mentioned you.
He called me Snips. He taught me to trust in the Force, to protect the innocent. The way you move, the techniques you use, they're his teachings.
Liar!
Your mother didn't die from Jedi treachery. Padme died of a broken heart when your father fell to the dark side. No Jedi killed her.
Lies.
But doubt creeps into their attacks. The sound of approaching Imperial reinforcements echoes through the canyon. Vader's shuttle descends, flanked by TIE fighters.
I knew Padme. She was kind, brave, and she loved your father more than life itself. She would never want this for you.
She force pushes both twins back and disappears into the smoke, leaving them shaken and confused. Vader strides through the battlefield, his dark robes billowing in the hot wind. His face shows the cold anger of a man who has lost everything and refuses to lose more.
Report. You mentioned a Jedi.
She claimed to know you. Before. Said her name was Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano. My former Padawan, who abandoned the Jedi Order when I needed her most. Do not listen to her poisonous words. She seeks to corrupt you, as the Jedi corrupted everything they touched.
Father, when Ahsoka knew you, were you different then?
I was weak then. The Jedi made me weak.
Over the following weeks, the twins find themselves remembering Ahsoka's words during their missions. When they corner rebel fighters, instead of seeing enemies, they see people who fight with the same desperation their father once described feeling under the Jedi. When civilians flee Imperial forces, they remember Ahsoka's claim that their mother would never have wanted this. The doubt grows. Luke hesitates before striking down a surrendering rebel captain. Leia questions whether destroying an entire rebel support depot, knowing civilians work there, is truly necessary. Their efficiency drops. Missions that should end in total Imperial victory become strategic compromises. Palpatine notices. In the throne room, the Emperor's yellow eyes burn with displeasure.
Your recent performances have been disappointing.
Master, they are young. They will learn from these experiences.
Compassion is weakness. The Jedi's poison spreads even after death.
We are not weak.
We question the necessity of slaughtering civilians who pose no threat.
Lord Vader, leave us. I wish to speak with your children. Alone.
Vader hesitates, then bows and exits. The massive doors seal with a thunderous clang. Palpatine's eyes narrow to slits. Force lightning crackles briefly around his fingertips.
So young, so powerful, yet so naive. Do you think compassion will save the galaxy? Do you think mercy will bring order?
We think there must be a better way than ruling through fear.
Continue this path, and you will learn what true power means. Painfully. Your father serves me because he understands strength. You will learn the same lesson, one way or another.
The twins leave the throne room, charged. For the first time in their lives, they have directly challenged the Emperor. The Imperial Intelligence briefing room buzzes with activity as holographic displays show updated rebel movements across the Outer Rim. Vader stands before the projections, his unmasked face grim as he studies the tactical readouts. Commander Jarek, head of Imperial Intelligence operating under Lord Vader, approaches with fresh reports clutched in his hands.
Lord Vader, the Organocell has captured 3 more systems. The coordination strike suggests professional military leadership. Show me.
The holographic display shifts to show recent battle footage. Rebel forces move with precision that surpasses even seasoned Imperial officers. Their tactics are sophisticated, their timing perfect.
Sir, our intelligence confirms the Jedi is still with them. Ahsoka Tano has been spotted leading their assault teams personally. Summon my children.
Luke and Leia enter the briefing room, but something has changed in their bearing since their last encounter with Ahsoka. They move with less certainty, their usual confidence replaced by something that might be doubt.
Ahsoka Tano has grown bold. She leads Bail Organa's forces to victory after victory. This ends now.
Father, what if we could capture her instead? Learn what she knows about.
No! We can't risk this. Find her. Kill her first, then Bail Organa. Show no mercy.
We understand, Father.
But as they leave to prepare for the mission, both twins know their hearts aren't fully in this fight anymore. On Ryloth, Imperial forces surrounded the rebel stronghold. Luke and Leia lead their troops through the canyon approaches, their red lightsabers providing the only light in the darkness. On the way, they get surrounded by rebels, and the troops get into a fight. While Luke and Leia escape and continue their search alone, this time they move differently. Where once they would have struck fast and hard, now they advance with caution. They're hunting, but something in them hopes their prey might escape. The rebel base sits carved into the cliff face, its entrances hidden behind a natural rock formation. As the twins approach, 2 figures emerge from the shadows. Ahsoka Tano stands ready, her white lightsabers gleaming in the moonlight. Beside her, an older man with kind eyes and graying hair watches the approaching Imperials with sadness rather than fear. Ahsoka Tano, by the order of the Emperor, you will surrender.
Luke, Leia, I hope we might meet again under better circumstances.
You're a traitor to the Empire.
I was a friend of your father. Or the man he used to be.
The lightsaber duel begins, but something is wrong. Both sides hold back, striking to disable rather than kill. Luke's attacks lack their usual ferocity. Leia's tactical brilliance seems focused on defense rather than destruction. Ahsoka recognizes their hesitation and matches it, turning the battle into something more like a dance than a fight to the death.
Stop! All of you! Stop! Let's talk. You deserve to know the truth about your family.
What truth? Who are you?
Senator Bail Organa of Alderaan. I knew your mother, Padme.
Show them, Bail. They need to see.
Inside the Rebel base, holographic projectors display images, Senate records, medical reports, and personal testimonies.
Your mother didn't die from Jedi treachery. These are the unaltered medical records from her death. Complications from heartbreak. From learning who your father had become.
The hologram shows Padme's footage, her words about there still being good in Anakin, her desperate hope that her children might somehow escape the darkness consuming the galaxy. This can't be real.
Your father killed Jedi younglings. Children, barely old enough to hold a training saber. The Senate records are all here. Order 66, the Temple Massacre, everything.
She activates another projection showing security footage from the Jedi Temple. The figure of Anakin Skywalker moves through corridors, his lightsaber cutting down masters and Padawans alike.
No. Father would never.
I smuggled these records out before the Empire could alter them. I knew someday the truth would be needed.
Senate security footage of Anakin's rampage. Personal testimonies from survivors who witnessed the fall of the Republic. Our father. What has he done?
Your father was a good man who made terrible choices. But you don't have to follow that path.
The twins stare at the evidence, their entire worldview crumbling. Everything they believed, everything they fought for was built on lies. The Imperial Palace feels different when Luke and Leia return. They find Vader in his private chambers, meditating before a viewport overlooking the city. He senses their approach without turning.
You spoke with them.
We know the truth about Mother, about the Jedi children you murdered.
Everything we believed was a lie.
You don't understand what the galaxy was like then. The Jedi were corrupt, planning to overthrow
children, Father. You killed children.
I did what was necessary. The Jedi would have destroyed everything. Palpatine showed me the truth.
Palpatine showed you lies, just like you showed us.
I saved you. I protected you from their weakness.
You poisoned us, made us into weapons for your master. The break is complete. The twins see their father clearly now, not as the strong protector they worshipped, but as a broken man who chose darkness and dragged them down with him. Outside the palace, in a small ship, Luke and Leia sit in the cargo hold, making their choice.
He's the source of all this darkness. Palpatine. Without him, maybe Father can be saved.
And what if we can't save him?
Then we stop him too.
Luke activates the ship's communication array, sending an encrypted signal to the rebel frequency Bail had given them. Senator Organa, do you copy?
Luke, Leia, thank the Force you're safe. We've been monitoring Imperial communications. There's been no word about your whereabouts.
We're going after Palpatine.
That's suicide. The Emperor's power is beyond anything you've faced.
We know, but it has to be us.
Then you won't go alone. I've been planning to strike at the heart of the Empire for years. The Rebel fleet can...
No.
Leia, you don't understand. We have ships, soldiers, and weapons. You'll need...
Senator, we appreciate everything you've done. Showing us the truth, risking your lives to save us from our own ignorance. But this is our family's mess.
Your father was my master. His fall is partly my failure too. Let me help you.
Ahsoka, you tried to save him once. You tried to save us today. But this path, it has to be ours to walk.
You're talking about facing two of the most powerful Sith Lords in the galaxy.
We won't let anyone die for our mistakes. If we fail, at least no one else falls with us.
We will protect you all, the way Mother would have wanted us to protect people.
If you survive this, you'll always have a place with us. Both of you.
May the Force be with you. Both of you.
The transmission ends, leaving the twins alone in the cargo hold. Outside the viewport, the lights of Coruscant stretch endlessly in all directions. They set course for the Imperial Palace. Two young Skywalkers raised in darkness now choose to walk toward the light, no matter what it costs them. In the depths of the Imperial Palace, Vader kneels before his master's throne. The holographic displays around them show Imperial forces across the galaxy. But Palpatine's attention remains fixed on his most trusted servant.
Your children have been away for some time, Lord Vader. Tell me, what have they learned?
They spoke with the rebels, with Ahsoka Tano.
Palpatine's yellow eyes gleam with satisfaction rather than anger.
Perfect. And what did they discover?
The truth about Padme. About what I did to the Jedi.
Then they will come here, filled with righteous fury, believing they can save the galaxy from us. Let them come, my friend. It's time they learned their place.
Master, perhaps we could reason with them.
Reason with children who have tasted rebellion. No, Vader. They will serve, or they will die. Prepare the throne room.
The massive doors to the Emperor's throne room slide open with a hydraulic hiss. Luke and Leia stride through, their red lightsabers deactivated, but ready. The cavernous chamber stretches out before them, lit only by the eerie glow of the Emperor's chair. Palpatine sits calmly, his fingers steepled, watching them approach. Vader stands to his right, his face an unreadable mask.
Emperor Palpatine, your reign ends today.
My young friends, what brings you to my throne room armed for battle? Surely we can discuss whatever troubles you.
Drop the act. We know what you've done.
What I've done? I am afraid I don't understand. Has someone been filling your head with lies about the Empire?
We know the truth about our mother, about the Jedi children you made our father kill.
Ah, so you've spoken with the rebels. How fascinating. Did you think I wouldn't know? Your father serves me faithfully. He told me everything. Your encounter with Tano, your crisis of faith, your little meeting with Bail Organa.
Father, you don't have to do this. You can choose.
I made my choice long ago.
Luke ignites his lightsaber and launches himself at Palpatine with a cry of rage, but the Emperor is ready. Force lightning erupts from his fingertips, catching Luke mid-leap and slamming him into the chamber wall. Leia attacks from the side, but Palpatine's power is overwhelming. Another blast of lightning sends her crashing beside her brother.
Kill them, Lord Vader. Prove your loyalty.
Vader approaches his fallen children, his lightsaber igniting with its familiar snap hiss. Luke and Leia struggle to rise, but Palpatine's force lightning keeps them pinned to the ground, writhing in agony. Vader hesitates. His blade hovers over Luke's chest, but he cannot bring himself to strike. Suddenly, alarms begin blaring throughout the palace. Through the massive viewport, explosions light up the Coruscant sky as rebel ships engage Imperial defenses.
My lord, rebel forces have broken through our defenses. They're targeting the palace.
Impossible.
This distraction is all Ahsoka needs. She crashes through the viewport in a shower of transparasteel, her white lightsabers blazing as she rolls to her feet.
Anakin, I know you're still in there. Don't do this. Padme wouldn't want this. She'd want you to save them, not destroy them.
Kill her. Kill them all.
You shouldn't have come.
The throne room erupts into chaos. Vader attacks Ahsoka while Luke and Leia struggle to their feet, grabbing their weapons. The twins engage Palpatine together, their coordinated attacks forcing the Emperor to focus on defense. Ahsoka and Vader's blades meet in a shower of sparks. She fights defensively, trying to reach the man she once knew.
Remember who you were. Remember what you fought for.
That man died a long time ago.
Across the chamber, Luke and Leia press their attack on Palpatine, but the Emperor's power is too great. Vader gains the upper hand on Ahsoka, his blade pressing towards her throat. In that moment of triumph, he hesitates again.
Ahsoka!
The young Skywalker abandons his fight with Palpatine to save his father's former Padawan, leaving Leia to face the Emperor alone. Leia struggles but keeps on fighting. Meanwhile, Luke interferes and stops Vader from killing Ahsoka, and the duel between father and son begins. Vader moves with perfection, but Luke follows as well. Both are almost the same, and their blades clash. And then Palpatine strikes down Leia. Force lightning erupts from the Emperor's hand, striking Leia with devastating power. She screams and collapses, her body convulsing from the electrical assault.
Foolish child. You think you could kill me?
Leia!
No.
Luke turns on Palpatine with fury beyond anything he's ever felt, but the Emperor's power overwhelms him as well. Both twins lie broken on the throne room floor. Vader watches them.
Your father failed to teach you respect, but I will teach you fear.
The Emperor raises his lightsaber, prepared to deliver the killing blow to Luke's unconscious form. In that moment, Vader sees not his Sith apprentice about to die, but the 9-year-old boy who asked if Padme was an angel. He sees Padme's face, her final words about there being good in him. Vader's lightsaber intercepts Palpatine's strike inches from Luke's neck. The two blades lock, red against red. master against apprentice.
No, not my children.
What are you doing, you fool?
What I should have done a long time ago.
The final battle begins. Vader attacks Palpatine with desperate fury, every strike carrying 18 years of suppressed guilt and pain. But the Emperor's power is immense, sustained by decades of hatred and ambition. Ahsoka tends to the fallen twins, using the Force to stabilize their injuries. She joins the battle, her white blades adding to Vader's assault. Together, Master and former apprentice press their attack on the architect of the galaxy's suffering.
You were nothing before me. I made you powerful.
You made me a monster, but my children reminded me of what I used to be.
Palpatine's power is beyond anything they've faced. Force lightning erupts from his hands while his lightsaber moves in deadly arcs. Vader's strikes meet empty air as the Emperor leaps impossibly high, raining down attacks from above. His blade catches Vader's chest, drawing blood, while Force lightning sends Ahsoka skidding across the floor. The Emperor's yellow eyes burn with fury as he presses his advantage.
After all these years, I thought you were perfect. I was wrong.
Vader staggers under the Emperor's relentless assault. Palpatine's lightsaber work is flawless, decades of Sith mastery evident in every movement. A brutal strike sends Vader to his knees, lightsaber flying from his grasp, but Ahsoka recovers, her white blades intercepting Palpatine's killing blow. The Emperor whirls on her with renewed fury, his attacks forcing her back step by step. Force lightning courses through Vader's body as he writhes on the ground.
Watch your precious master die.
Meanwhile, Luke grabs his lightsaber.
Luke, now!
The wounded young Skywalker hurls his lightsaber through the air. Vader catches it and strikes upward just as Ahsoka's coordinated attack forces Palpatine to overextend. The red blade pierces the Emperor's chest, while her white saber finds his throat. Palpatine's eyes widen in shock before the light fades from them forever. Anakin collapses, wounded but alive. In the sudden silence, Ahsoka raises her lightsaber toward Vader, uncertain of his intentions now that Palpatine is dead.
Don't try me. Again.
Anakin drops his weapon and lowers his hood, revealing the face of a man who has found his way back from darkness.
I won't. Ahsoka. I'm sorry. For everything.
Tears stream down his face as he kneels beside his children, gathering them in his arms.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Father, we're happy you came back.
The throne room's massive doors burst open as rebel forces storm in, led by Bail Organa. They find not a scene of Imperial power, but a family reunion in the shadows of a fallen emperor. Pockets of Imperial loyalists fought on. Tribunals and purges followed the Emperor's fall, and rebuilding the Republic would be a slow, messy work of justice and reconciliation that lay ahead. Months later, the galaxy struggles to rebuild. The Empire crumbles as systems declare independence. Luke and Leia work with the new Republic Senate, helping to establish peace on worlds that have known only Imperial rule. Anakin stands before a Republic tribunal, no mask to hide behind. The chamber crowded with survivors, senators, and systems once crushed beneath the Empire. Testimonies are raw. Families speak of massacres. Leaders describe shattered worlds. And some voices, wary of war, beg for stability over vengeance. The verdict is uncompromising. Guilty. Yet, because he turned against the darkness, the sentence spares him death. Years of confinement, a lifetime of service. He will labor in reconstruction, face truth commissions, and hear every story his choices carved into the galaxy. Forgiveness is not offered. Luke and Leia do not seek his freedom. They sit across from him in prison halls, pressing him to account for every life lost, never letting him retreat into silence. They love him, but they do not absolve him. The Republic rebuilds haltingly. Loyalist uprisings flare and are crushed. Tribunals grind through case after case, and scars run deeper than treaties. Peace comes, but it arrives slowly, stubbornly, measured in generations, not proclamations. On Naboo, before Padme's tomb, Anakin kneels with his children. His hand rests on the marble, trembling, then steady. For the first time, he whispers without anger, "I will make this right." The high ground, he finally understands, was never a battlefield position. It was the choice to carry the harder burden, the slow work of repair instead of the swift release of rage. That's our theory. The Star Wars universe is a galaxy filled with exciting stories and possibilities, and we love exploring them. If you'd like to join us on this journey to a galaxy far, far away, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.